Okay, first of all, those of you who have shared on our Come Alive call, some of you have shared your progress, your updates on the Come Alive call. Just want to say thank you. The way that I view people like you is it's as if you were running out of a burning building, and you're running out of a burning building, and then you look and you see these people running back into the burning building, and you go, wait, what are they doing? Are they nuts? Like, that's dangerous. And they're carrying buckets of water, and they're going with these big buckets of water to put the fire out and save other people. That's the way that I view people who are willing to be brave, because it can be very scary. For one, it can be scary to get in front of a video camera. Believe me, I know. I remember when Crystal would first start, she would first start to record herself in front of a video camera. And she was doing these things, it was called, there were these satellite things, and it was an app. You guys would know it. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. And she would record these videos, and people, could pop on from all over and watch her videos. And I remember she was so scared to do these videos. Crystal was. This was years ago. And I remember what happened was, like, she would have it all set up, and then if I came anywhere near, she would say, go away, go away, go away. And I would say, what's wrong? And she would say, I can't have you around when I do this. I'm scared and I'm nervous. Periscope, I think it was called Periscope. See, that's ER shred brain right there, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then forgive me, but I think it was called Periscope. So, the way I view people who are willing to share, here's how I view them. What a hero you can be to someone else. What a hero you can be to someone else who is struggling. And it takes a tremendous amount of courage to admit that, you were struggling, or that you were overweight, or that you had health challenges. Believe me, I know. For me, one of the things about ER Shred that's been the most enlightening for me is for me to own the fact that much of my own personal health challenges I had hid for years, because I was so worried about how other people would judge me. How they might judge me, that here I was in the health industry and I was secretly suffering. Okay? So I just want you to know that I always think about, how do I help people not be afraid? And then I think about this funny saying, well, they can't shoot you, and it's against the law to eat you. But if you know this culture and this community, you'll know that this culture, this community is not one of judgment. This is not a culture or a community of people who would ever shame you or belittle you or laugh at you. In fact, believe it or not, this culture, if you didn't see Nicole's call last night that Jesse hosted her on, Nicole, who has overall lost 300 pounds, this culture is a culture where people that overcome, to whatever extent, oh, thank you, Heather, people who overcome, they are the heroes. Those are the heroes. So you can be a real life hero. You can be a real life hero. I want you to know that I don't view the people who are constantly presenting and the people who are constantly in the spotlight or they're the ones that always have that visibility. For me personally, they're not the heroes. A lot of those people they're very fortunate in terms of inherent talents and gifts that that they were fortunate to be blessed with. But to me, the real heroes are the people who overcome. Those are the you can be that for other people, and it doesn't have to be people that you talk to. But here's another way to look at it. There are people all over the country who are hurting badly, more now than ever before. They're hurting. As recent as last May, June, I can remember hurting really, really badly. And it was my call for help to a friend that ultimately gave me or led me to help and led me to this ER shred. It was a call, a plea for help. I just want you to think about that, because it has nothing to do with money. And I hate that about network marketing, that people focus on the money so much. I hate that about network marketing, that people focus on the money, especially on the front end. It's so disgusting and dirty and gross, because we should be focused on helping people. First and foremost, helping people. And if we have viable, sorry, my mouth keeps getting dry. If we have viable solutions that really work, then we should feel confident to reach out and help people. I'll never forget my friend Mike, who said when he discovered this, he said he felt as though he possessed in his hands this powerful, like he became this superhero, and he was this guy that could put out fires, and he had this powerful mechanism, this fire extinguisher mechanism, and everywhere he looked, he just saw people that were literally burning. They're on fire, and he felt like, oh my gosh, I have the ability to put them out. I have the ability to put them out. And that's how he approached this. And he was, miraculous in his ability to reach people and to help people. That's where you need the space that you want to operate from. Yeah, you don't want people to think that you're trying to make money off them. I get that. I would never, ever, ever want to be a member of the NFL. There's this thing in network marketing where they say, I made it to the top and I was a member of the NFL, which stands for No Friends Left. Because a lot of people in this type of industry with this type of an advertising model, they alienate, they burn relationships, they end friendships over money. It's stupid. It doesn't have to be that way. It never, ever, ever has to be that way. So if you're offering a product, and in this case, ER Shred is a concept that is viable, legitimate, it works, it works, you've seen results, you just need to feel, from a place of goodness, from a place of service, help others. And I've got to tell you, there is nothing more gratifying. If your mission in life is to find fulfillment, if your mission in life is to find purpose and meaning, you will not find it anywhere more than helping other people. Thank you, Bob. Bob and Jesse, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The reason all three of us have become so passionate about this cause and this mission is because we see that it's helping people, and that is our motivation. Our motivation is, how do we help people? How do we help people? How do we reach people? How do we serve people? And how do we change lives for the better? How do we impact people for the better? That's where it is at. Forget the money. It doesn't matter if you make $2,000 a month or $5,000 a month or $20,000 a month or no grand a month. If you are helping people and serving people and you're receiving in reward, you're receiving that thanks and that appreciation, there is no amount of money that is worth more than the gratitude that you feel from people that you helped. People that were desperate, people that needed help, people that were at their wits' end, and then you help them. You have that ability. So I just want to invite you to come on, be brave. I know it's scary. I know how it feels. to put yourself out there and to feel vulnerable. Well, I'm not at my ideal weight yet, and so people might judge me because they'll look at me and they'll say, why is that person sharing? Because they're not at their ideal weight. That could not be further from the truth. Please never feel that way in this community, in this culture. Please never feel like you have to look a certain way in order to participate, in order to contribute. And I mean, please don't do that. And if you ever have rebounded, if you've ever done the yo-yo thing, well, guess what? Welcome to humanity. Welcome to humanity. Welcome to being human. And, you know, we don't judge. We don't. If anything, we understand, and we just want to cheer you on. One of the best things you can do for yourself, if you are serious about your health goals, and I know you are, you wouldn't be watching this, or you wouldn't be in this community. If you're serious about your health goals, we teach accountability. So what that looks like is close your chicken exits. Close your chicken exits. What that means is your outs, your back exits. When things gets hard and all of a sudden you go, like Tara Cooper posted, and she said, well, you know, I wanted to do it, but then things started to get a little hard, and then I realized that we had this new shipment of wine and cheese or whatever that came in. I can't remember the exact story, but she was just showing the real, raw human experience. And then she was like, and then we're stressed, and I really felt like a drink, and I told my husband maybe we should wait till next week. I've got to tell you, like, we all, Tara, mad respect for you if you watch this. And that's why I commented and I said, whoa, like, that is a true authenticity warrior. Like, to show those sides of humanness, people are afraid to show that. Like, you might not be, but the majority of people, including myself, they're afraid to show the weakness of humanity. They're afraid to show that, you know, we can be, we can succumb to our emotions, and we can be governed by stressors, and we can be influenced by peer pressure and others and social stigmas, and it all comes into play. And so someone like Tara that says, you know what? I'm putting it out there. I'm sticking on this. Now, why does she put it out there? Because Tara knows the value of accountability. If you really want to succeed, create accountability for yourself. Let me show you a little bit how to do that. One of the ways you can do that is to be public about what you're doing. Oh, that's scary. That's really scary, isn't it? But I got to tell you, if you were to go public on your social media or at work, tell all your coworkers, tell all your family, and you've got to do it in such a way that you are eliciting their support. So you would actually say to everybody, and you could write it down so that you have it, you know, perfected, and you say something of this nature. Hey guys, I've not felt well. And it makes me emotional because I know how people feel. Hey guys, I've not felt well, and I can't overcome these food addictions. I can't seem to overcome these soda addictions, or whatever it might be. I drink too much coffee. I've been drinking all these energy drinks, and I don't think they're helping me or serving me. I've been eating fast food. I'm drawn to carbohydrate, desserts and sweets and all of the... And this is really, really hard, to be vulnerable and tell people about your junk in the trunk. Nobody wants anybody else to see their trunk, their junk in the trunk. It's embarrassing, you know, and that's why it's funny, because have you ever, my wife, she actually would clean the house before the cleaners would come. And my mom will actually clean the house before the cleaners come. Because why? Because you're embarrassed. Well, the people we love the most, you tell me if this is true. The people we love the most are the people that are willing to show their junk. Not that they're showing it like, ha ha, look, I'm a pig. It's not like that, but we all have junk in the trunk. We all do to some extent or another, and that's life, that's living. The people that hide it and pretend it's not there and try to put on a persona like they're so with it and got their stuff together, we don't really love, that's not the people we gravitate towards the most and adore the most. And I mean, we might envy them, but if we're being honest, we know they're full of shit. They are. They're full of shit. Those people that appear to have all their stuff together and their house looks perfect and it's perfectly clean and perfectly decorated, and when they take pictures, all the kids look perfect hair, perfect pose, perfect this, perfect that. You guys, okay, it might be entertaining to follow those people and watch those people, but at a real heart level, I know that human beings crave authenticity. That's what we really crave, is authenticity. We like vulnerability. We like it when people are real. That's what we really crave. I know this based on my human experience, because when I pick up on people that they're full of crap, and when I pick up on people that they're putting out an image and putting on a show, it turns me off to them, and I stop viewing their stuff. That's me personally. I'm not saying you have to, but that's me personally. I stop viewing what they do. Even like celebrities, if I follow a celebrity, like, I'll give you an example. I stopped following, well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin your perception of anything. I've stopped following one celebrity because he was trying to be too perfect for me. And I follow another celebrity who is Mark Wahlberg. I'll just say his name because I'm giving him props, because he's real, because he actually doesn't put on a front. He'll show you, unflattering pictures of himself, and he'll show you his dirty house. And like, I just really love people that are genuine and authentic. With all that said, don't be afraid to be what you are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. That is your gift to the world, is who you are and what you are and how you look. And I often think about us. Think about this. Here I am, I'm born Sean Escobar. And I think some people might think, oh, that's Sean. I like Sean. Well, I like Bob, and I like Jesse, and I like, Tara, and I like Laura. I love all these people. I like who they are. I like their way of doing things. I like the way they look. I like the way they talk. I like the way that they present themselves. I like what they're all about. I like their behavior. I like their personality. I like everything about them. But the only reason I like them so much is because they've given me the opportunity to really know them at a heart level. And that's this two-way street. You've got to open yourself up. Open up your heart. Let yourself be seen. And sometimes it's gonna be scary, and sometimes people are gonna say things that hurt your feelings. That's gonna happen. It happens to me, and it happens to Crystal. It happens to all of us. It happens to Mark Wahlberg. He gets shot down, and he gets his naysayers, and he gets his mean, cruel trolls and his critical people that just want to point out everything bad about him. But you know what? Just know that someone out there is waiting for you. You, not me. I can't reach them. But they're waiting for you. Because why? Based on who you are, what you are, your package, your shell, your sphere, your body, your behavior, the way you talk, your past experiences, everything. You're their hero. You're their hero. And everybody loves a hero, and everybody wants to be a hero. And that's why I say these people that come on and share their story to me, to Jesse, to Bob, to Lenny, to Crystal, to Laura, to my mom and dad, these are the real life super heroes, because they're overcoming in their own life. And guess what? That's not enough for them. They're giving back. They're giving back. They're running back with the bucket of water, and they're putting people out. Yeah, So you can do that for other people. And why would you not do that for other people? Do you want to find joy in a time of uncertainty and in a time of confusion and in a time when people are in a bad way? Let's be superheroes. Let's push back against all of this, and let's make a difference in the lives of others. If you're willing to share, please private message me and just let me know. You'll share your 2 to 3 minute testimonial minus any health or medical claims. It would mean a lot to us. We have enough testimonials, but you know what? I think what I'm going for is I'm looking for the one. There's one out there. I feel it. There's one out there that you're out there and you're scared out of your mind. I'm talking to you. It's time for you to grow, friend. It's time for you to step into your space of greatness. And you might be 30, you might be 40, you might be 50, you might be 60, and it's time for you to step up to the plate and start swinging. I'm inviting you to do such. So would you take me up on that? Let me know, private message me, and I promise you it's going to be a growth step for you, and you're going to touch someone out there. That's what it's really all about. Okay, mwah. Love you guys.